So I've got a different setup today, so you're going to be wiggling about a bit, I do apologise. I'm just going to wait for a few people to join. I was hoping to do this outside, but the very sunny place I live is not so sunny today and it's raining, so I do apologise. Have to excuse me, I've been brushing around all day. Anybody can join? Bunny? Mel? Well, I'm not waiting about any longer because this is huge and very heavy. It is a massive box, as you can see. I've had to put the camera higher up so I can get it in and still peek over it. Oh, we have some people. Say hello, people. Yay, hi Lisa. So, this is called Lazy Flora. I bet. No, I didn't. I brought my sheet up with me. So, shall we unbox it and then I'll explain, or do you want me to explain first? The name gives it away a little bit. Do it very carefully because I have not taken photos of the box yet because it's so big and I can't get outdoors taking photos because it is raining, which is rubbish. Well, that was careful. Hi Selena. So we have, I can't tip the box up to show you what's inside, but as you can see, it's absolutely huge. Hi Sue. I know, how massive is that? It's like, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to start pulling things out. Where to begin? I'm going to have to kneel up for this. I think this is the biggest box I've ever, in my entire life, unboxed by some of the kids' Christmas presents. So we have some carefully taken out. In fact, I think I'm going to move that box to one side. It could make my life easier because we've got sheets laid down for this because I know what's inside. Well, I don't know exactly what's inside, but I know the gist of the box. So, if you haven't guessed by the name, oh God, and the fact I have a sheet on the bed, so the box is Lazy Flora, it is a garden box, which is the first time I've actually come across one of these. So, because they're living plants, I wanted to get them unboxed today. So we have one plant there. Put it down on the sheet. Because obviously they need a bit of watering and they should realistically be planted within 24 hours for getting them. These were shipped out, oh wow, those are pretty. These were shipped out within 24 hours they arrived to me. So they were shipped out yesterday and they arrived to me today. I know it's absolutely massive, isn't it? I'm just trying to see if I can find some. I'm not surprised it's huge because it just keeps on coming. There is so much in this box. I don't know if I can fit it all everywhere. Right, let's have a look. And we have some compost in the bottom. Aha! We have a leaflet, girls. We're getting somewhere. So we're going to get the leaflet out first, I think. Well, not quite first, but you know what I mean. We'll do the leaflet first in this one. So, as I said, the box is, oh, we have gloves, they're handy. Great gloves. Right, so this is Lazy Flora. It says, what's in the box? Here are the plants you might find in your spring rainbow box. So we've got the spring rainbow box. I had no idea what box was coming or anything like that, so it's a complete honest reaction to it. Please note, you will not find these plants in your... Here are the plants you might find. You might not find all these plants in your spring rainbow box, and the colours will vary from these photographs. We modify the selection depending on the availability throughout the 2 months that this box is available, and we only want to bring you the absolute best of what is available. The plants will all be beautiful, however. Sorry, I'm out of breath from getting all that stuff out. So much. And then we've got a key up in the corner that tells me about the plants, which is handy because I'm quite a novice. I do like to do my garden nicely. It is my project at the moment, so it ties in perfectly with that, and nice weather we did have. But it tells me if they're not frost hardy, thrives in cold weather, likes dry soil, likes moist soil, shade, partial shade or full sun. Yes, Mel, you can play it back to Rob, I said moist. So the selection that we can get is a bachelor's button, which is this one here. And then underneath we've got a Primula Pinks, which is like, it's just called Pinks, which are like pinks. Oh, Dithians. I'm glad they just called it Pinks because I can't pronounce that. A Corkscrew Rush, Maidenhair Vine, Rantulis, Alpine Wallflower, Forget Me Not, Iceland Poppy, Ivy, Narcissus and Grape Hyacinth. We've actually been hunting for those recently, the Grape Hyacinths. It also tells us how to plant, so it gives us a step-by-step guide to planting them, which is really handy for novices like me. And it also tells me how to care for my container. So it tells me all about spring watering, deadheading and growth, which is, as I said, super handy. So the plants that I've got in this one, I'm going to get this completely wrong now, is, I'm pretty sure that is a Corkscrew Rush. I could be wrong, but that looks like a Corkscrew Rush to me. It's the only thing that looks like that. So, and it kind of looks like a corkscrew, so there's that one. And then in this box we have 3, and we have something everybody will know what it is. Please note, I may not do a recap on these, so pay attention. We have the butcher's button there, which to me looks like little daisies. That's so cute. They're going to look gorgeous in the garden. I should put all my new fencing up, so that's going to look absolutely amazing. And then we have the Alpine Wallflower. Oh, that is really nice and fragrant. Apparently this is a lovely fragrant plant, and it's native to the Alps, so that's what that one looks like. I mean, I know how much these box, tell you what, I think, I hope it doesn't say on the box, that's a Ballis. They do have little labels on there, which will help me. That one doesn't. This one has got to be the Grape Hyacinth. I'll show you now. Kind of looks a bit like bluebells. I think the fact that they ship you live plants in a box is absolutely amazing. So that's those 3 order. I'm surrounded by plants. And next one we have the ivy. This is just normal ivy there. And then we have, they are very pretty, aren't they? I can't wait to get them planted. I wanted to wait till some of you girls are around so you could see this box, because I think it's fantastic. Hi Mel! And then we have a little bit of guesswork. No guesswork on this. It says lemon on the back. Okay. Try and make sure they're not falling everywhere. I am a little bit lost with this one, I'll be honest. It says Artisan Lavender Lemon on it, so that's what I'm going with, and I can't see anything that links up with it in here. See, none of them kind of look like that one. So they do smell very nice though, and they're extremely pretty. There we go. And then we have, so I'm trying to keep everything balanced. Some more Grape Hyacinth there. Oh no, this is a Mascari Blue Magic. There you go. I am not great with plant names at all, but I do like my garden to look pretty. And what else is this again, I think? Forget-me-not. There you go. We got some forget-me-nots as well. So, can't forget the forget-me-nots. If you could invite some few people, that'd be fantastic. I'm just going to pop all these back in here quickly because they are everywhere. So I've got 8 plants here, which is a fantastic bargain. When I tell you the price anyway. And we have, I have some of this myself because obviously I do plant things, as you know from my last review. We have the pot ground universal soil, which is 10 litres as well. So we've got 10 litres of soil in there. Very heavy. Right, I'm going to tell you a bit about the box now. Thank you for bearing with me, I do appreciate that. I'm so glad I put a sheet down on my bed. I do apologise about the camera moving about because you're on a stand. Yep, we have soil too. I'm not amazingly great with plants, but I actually think because this isn't from seed, I actually think this is something I can get along with quite well. I mean, they're all really healthy plants, as you can see. So that's a really healthy plant. I mean, I go to a garden centre and I'm lost as what to buy because I don't know what looks healthy and what doesn't. So, well, you can kind of tell, you know what I mean? But I think this is brilliant and what's going to thrive in season as well. Right, Lazy Flora. This is obviously the seasonal plant collection subscription. It starts from £16. You have 3 different selections on this plan. There are other plans as well. Okay, you will have a lot of fun. You can get a small one, which is 5 plants, which is £16. All of these are free shipping, by the way. So 5 plants for £16 delivered to your door. You can get a medium box, which is 10 plants, which I think I've got medium because I've got 8 here. A large, which is 15 plus plants, which is £23. You can get a one-off box as well. The delivery is by courier, as I said, it's 24-hour courier delivery, Monday to Thursday. If you order on a Monday, you'll get it on a Wednesday. If you order on a Tuesday, you'll get it on a Thursday. If you order on a Wednesday to Sunday, you'll get it Tuesday. Does that make sense? That is really good value for what you're getting. I mean, these plants are so healthy and they're huge as well. I'm literally, my whole entire queen size bed is covered. You're right at the back of the beds. I've looked through their site earlier and they actually do seem to be a company that really care as well. They do say if you want it delivered on a special day or you need special arrangements made, just pop in an email and they'll be more than happy to sort it out for you. I spoke to Claire today, who, by the way, thank you for sending me this box. She's absolutely lovely, gave me loads of advice. This is perfect. People like me who aren't so green-fingered, don't know what to buy. These are all going to look absolutely gorgeous in the back garden. I said I am in the process of doing it, so this fit ties in perfectly. And I think it's even better for, well, I like visiting the garden centres, but my daughter hates it and has meltdowns when we go out, so it's really difficult to go and pick some plants with her. So it's perfect for the people that can't get to the garden centres or don't have one in the area, but still enjoy gardening or still want a pretty garden. I mean, you can pop these in pots in the garden, you don't have to plant them directly in the ground. They also do an individual plant sub from £23, which currently is from £25. And then you can choose the 1, 2 or 3 month plan. You can choose if you want a decorative plant pot, which is an extra £5. Seasonal plant, so you can do the individual ones. They ship all sorts of things you can see, from succulents, evergreens, orchard. You get loads of flowering plants because literally everything is flowering here. I've got some ivy, I've got some corkscrew thing. I've got all sorts of gorgeous things here. Forget-me-nots, hyacinth, grape hyacinth. It's just a gorgeous selection. You can pause and cancel via email, or when you get your confirmation email from ordering, you can there's a link on there you can click on and it will help. Yeah, it does cost a lot more for plants. I mean, I go to where I live, we have lots of garden centres, but when I go to places like B&Q and things like that, the plants aren't cheap, and B&Q is one of the cheapest on, well, where I live. I mean, for a plant that size, that's that fully grown, where I go could be up to £10. I mean, I have local nurseries and things like that to me, and they're definitely not cheap as well. So the hyacinth, the blue Muscari Blue Magic, these ones, they're going to be at least £5 each when I go to my local place, if not even more. It's, yeah, no, it's a brilliant deal, even at the, even if it was a top of the price plan, you know what I mean? Which is what, £23, which is your max. There's 8 plants here. Even if you say they're £5 each, you're still saving money on it easily. And as I said, some of them are a lot more. I mean, I've got ivy here as well. So, I said I'm not a plant buff, but I do go to my garden centre and I do plant things. And I do like my garden looking pretty. As I said with my daughter, it's very hard to do because she hates going to plant centres. You can ask her. She hates going to any shops. She finds it too overwhelming for her. Yes, Jen, you missed that bit. They give you, this was hidden away in the box. It's actually in the side on one of those, you know, those pockets. It's really hard to show because I've got everything everywhere. And the box is massive. You know those what are they called? The pockets that you put your packaging slip in on boxes, the clear ones. It was inside one of those pouches. On the back of it, it tells you how to plant them. It literally gives you a foolproof step-by-step planting guide here. So you've got the step-by-step planting guide down there. And then you've got how to care for them down here as well. So, yeah. And obviously, if you go on the website as well, they have loads of information on the website for the specific plants that you have in your box. Yeah. Yeah, they have loads of, I've written loads of notes down here, so please bear with me. They're all in reverse order for some reason. They do indoor plants as well, so if you don't have a garden, you can get indoor ones. And they're shipped out by express delivery, and it's 3 to 5 working days. Yeah, they've got loads of tips on the website. They have a blog. They even have a calendar on there that you can download and print out for free, and it tells you when all the different plants bloom. Yeah, as I said, the website is well put together, it's easy to navigate, and it's got so much information on there as well. And there are so many different options. It's literally a perfect box for anybody if you want indoor plants, if you want outdoor plants, if you want a big amount, a little amount, you know what I mean? If you want a one-off box, you can get a one-off box. There are so many options with this. Yeah, the calendar I thought was a brilliant idea. You literally put your email in, you can they send it to your email address, and then you can download it and print it from there. So I'm just gonna try and adjust you because my stand is going down a bit. There we go. I have a head again. So I'm going to do a quick recap. I haven't noticed vegetables on their website. I think it's more sort of florals. I did have a quick look through. It's more sort of florals and plants that will suit the seasons with these boxes. So the current ones are all in season now, and they'll be brilliant to thrive and plant now. I didn't see any vegetable options on there. I know, I can't wait to plant them. I actually can't wait to, I know it sounds pretty sad, but I actually can't wait to get out of the garden and plant them. Unfortunately, it is raining right now, and I need to give these some water because they're living plants sent in a box, and they have been travelling for 24 hours. So, right, so quick recap. we have, I'm going to completely mess this up again. The first one out we had was what I believe to be, and I'm pretty sure I'm right on this, I could be wrong. If I am wrong, and you do know, please let me know in the comments. The Corkscrew Rush. This is a low maintenance grass type light perennial which has a messy, unkempt appearance. So, that's that one. They all come quite well packaged. I mean, this one came in this box here, which obviously is to help keep it safe in transportation. There is no way I'm getting those back in there. I think I was squishing it, and I'm not going to squish the poor thing. It's an absolutely amazing box. I'm so impressed with the value of it. And how much you get in it. Like, it's absolutely massive as well. I'll show you the box again in a second. It's absolutely huge. And then we have the Meiosis, I believe. I have these here. There you go. I mean, look how healthy they are. They've been in the post today. They've delivered from, I don't even know where from, but I know they've travelled across the sea today for sure. That's amazing. I've never had a box arrive so well from a delivery company. We've got the ivy here, which is going to be gorgeous. Actually, I was actually quite gutted. I had to dig a load of this up in my garden, and it was trailing over the second tier of my garden on the fence. And I had to dig it all up because when I moved in, we had some very gorgeous blackberry bushes that aren't so great for kids. So they're rooted deep. Took me years to get rid of them, but I got rid of them. And then we had the bachelor's button, which to me they look like little daisies. They're so cute and pretty, look. And they smell quite nice as well. Pop that to one side. There we go. And then in the next one we've got another container as well. We have got the Muscari Blue Magic there. We have two of those. So that really gets me as well. Like, I love that. I like that when things match and are symmetrical. So when you can have one at one end and one at the other end, and then it flowing through to a big middle plant, it looks gorgeous. I'm very symmetrical, I love it. So yeah, we had two of those. And then we had the gorgeous forget-me-nots. Look how pretty they are. Oh no, the Arancium Lavender Lemon. So as we've got there, those ones. Put those back away. They are just stunning though. I think those are my favourites. I like purple though. This is a very purple. This is very purpley box. This is a very me box. See if I can get that all together. There we go. See, that's those ones there. And then also in the box we had some gloves which came in with our lovely gloves that came in with our leaflet there. The leaflets tell us what plants could be in the box, and the plant up guide and how to care for your container. And we also have the 10 litres of compost or soil or pot ground, universal substrate. We have that there. That's heavy. And then we have humongous boxes coming. That's what I was saying about the document enclosure. That's how they kept this inside. So it's a really well thought out box and it's really well put together. I'm actually really keen to get started on it, and I don't think I'd ever been this excited over plants before. I'll be honest. Hi Nancy, sorry, I've just done my recap. Yeah, see, that is literally, I was going to take a photo of it and I'm just like, I can't do anything of it when it's full up, so I'm lost. I'm going to have to empty it and take a photo of it afterwards. Are there any questions? Have I missed out anything? Or can I go and give these very gorgeous little plants some life? Yeah, it was a bit heavy to carry upstairs, so I did try and plan on doing it outside, but it's raining today, so... I know, it's 10 litres, it's pretty big. No, Mal, you haven't. You haven't asked for a discount. I will email. The soil, this one is 10 litres, and obviously they come in their own pots as well, which has already got their roots and soil and stuff like that. I have my own bag in the back garden anyway, so thank you, Mel. I think I have covered everything. I said the company seemed really nice. Claire is absolutely lovely, who I've been talking to today. They seem like they really want to please people and help people to kind of get their gardens in shape without having to put in all the effort that puts people off. And with people being new to, I mean, I'm not a garden expert. My dad's pretty good with it. I do like to keep my garden looking nice. As the other admin ladies know, and they've seen photos of me doing it all up at the moment, placing the fencing, etc., planting things. But I'm not an expert. And this box, I actually feel I can do. It's things sent to my door that I don't know too much about. It gives me all the information on it, all the stuff I need to know to how to plant it, all how to care for it. There's plenty of information on the website, and I'm sure if I just pop them an email and asked about a certain plant, they'll be happy to respond to me and help me with it. It's absolutely brilliant. I really like it. It's perfect for those that can't leave the house. It's perfect, I mean, we know some people that are housebound or they've had an operation recently, but they still enjoy that sort of thing, but they can't go to the garden centre, they can't get a lift there, they can't... You can get this delivered to their door as a little gift or as a little present, or just as a treat for themselves. They can get delivered and then they can still potter about and do bits here and there, and it gives them a bit more freedom as well. I said, I don't know what's going to grow in my garden, what's not, what's going to grow at what time of the year. I'm terrible at that sort of thing, so this is perfect. These are all growing, these are all flowered. I know these are healthy, I'm going to plant them and they're going to look gorgeous. Yeah, precisely, 2 kids in the garden centre don't mix. I mean, I've got a teenage boy and a little girl that has meltdowns when we go. So the teenager complains like nothing on this earth, and then the little girl joins in, and then it ends up being a complete and total nightmare. I can't look at anything, I don't know what I'm getting, and I end up leaving empty-handed and quite annoyed and stressed, to be honest. So this is absolutely amazing. Yeah, it would be a perfect, I don't mean to put anybody that does like garden down, but sort of like I said, my dad used to have an allotment, he loves gardening. My grandma used to love gardening. It would be a perfect sort of gift subscription. You don't have to get it every month as well. You can choose between 1 month, every 2 months or every 3 months with the individual plant subs. So you can do that as well. So you can get them one delivered every quarter of the year, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's just a nightmare, isn't it, Mal? It is, Melissa, and then you get the sprinklers splashing you, and you can't get around. Some of the aisles are really thin as well, so you can't get your wheelchair up and around there. Or in my place, I know anyway, I've seen people struggle trying to do it before. If there are no more questions, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you ever so much for joining me and listening to me. I really do like this box, this minus opinion. I actually really do like it. It's a brilliant concept, it's a great idea. Alright, lots of love. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to go and give them some much needed water. Bye.